What's up, everybody? Fire Chicken here. I'm exhausted. I've been working on the cage build for like all week, hand shoveling, getting materials and everything. So I'm looking up and down because I got right here is YouTube, and right here is our Facebook event. So this is a video for the fights coming up. So I'm gonna wait because I told everybody 6:30. So I'll wait like a minute or so or 2 minutes, and then I'll get into it, or I'll just talk for a little bit just to keep you guys semi entertained until people start filtering in. But so basically, I've got everybody that signed up in the events section. What's up, Callum Clark? Everybody that signed up in the events section on our Facebook group, or message me on Instagram. Now, if I don't mention your name on this whole thing, it means you probably signed up in the wrong spot. I forgot, or some other reason. I don't know. But this is probably going to be it unless I can get you one of the matches of the people we don't have. So, and discretion right here. There are some people that I haven't matched up, and I'm thinking maybe we can talk about getting people matched up. So I'm trying to see if there's anybody in there. There's nobody in there. It's okay. I put this in the event section so people will see this. But yeah, so there are some people that don't have matchups, and what I would suggest to those people is either come back next month or take a different type of match. Because I got some people like same weight and skill level I could match up against each other, but I can't really put them together because one says like kickboxing, one says boxing. So I don't want to force somebody to do a match that they're not comfortable with doing. So I'm live. What? Go. All right. So another minute here. We got some people up on Facebook, some people on YouTube. I'm giving people a little bit of time here on YouTube. What's up, Pono? Pony boy. What's up, Nick? I got messages coming in. Oh, sorry, buddy. What's up, Pono? So, yeah, I was just gonna wait for a couple minutes. We got like 4 people in here. I just wanted to have as many people as possible before I started talking about the matches. But basically, I got just about everybody. Somebody wants me to send them a link. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. I'm sending a link. So basically, I got just about everybody matched up, but there's a few people I don't have matched up, and they may have to wait till the next event, or they may have to take a different type of match. So if you're tuning in and I list you down on a fight and you don't want to do that type of fighting or something, you can message me on Facebook tonight and I'll change it. Keep in mind that normally we do matching at the event. So I'm just giving people a little bit of heads up so that I can plan out the event and have people show up early and get fights out of the way and make the event roll on a little bit faster. So that's why I'm pre-matching, guys. I'm telling you, we got like 60 people signed up to fight. So it's real tough to do matchmaking the day of. All right, so it's 6:30. We got people watching on both. So, all right. So first match is the 155-pound MMA title fight. That is going to be between Isaiah and Gumby. Next up, we have Turco versus Scarecrow. That's for the number 1 contender spot for the 155-pound title fight in February. And I got Pookie versus the Animal. That's an MMA fight. We got Gash versus Buddy V. I have that down as kickboxing. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Buddy V. I've got, now I haven't heard from these guys in a little while, but they both got a hold of me and kind of set this fight up. It's an old grudge match between the two of them. I said, that's fine. You guys can do it here. And it's Tyler the Destroyer versus Triple T in a kickboxing match. Apparently they fought a while back. There was like a no contest or something, and they want to rematch and do the fight. So Simo versus Hollywood, they're going to box and do a BJJ match. I have Buddy V, who's going to fight twice, versus J. Lou in an MMA fight. Next, I got Fury versus the Turkish Assassin in a boxing match. Next, I got our referee, the Gimp, versus Yangshi. Sorry, I'm like covering this up, you guys. Versus Yangshi in a kickboxing match. Now I got Moses versus Castro in a boxing match. I got Wero versus Chase the Dragon in a kickboxing match. I got Coach Brown versus Turtle in a boxing match. I got Solo versus Len B3 in a kickboxing match. I got Miracle Boy versus Rod Guess in a boxing match. I got Fennerer, I don't know how to say it, sorry, versus Killa Cam in a boxing match. I got the Joker versus War Chief for MMA. I got Boombox versus Shad Shrugs. Now, both of them signed up for any. They'll do kickboxing, boxing, or MMA. So Shad Shrugs or Boombox, let me know what you guys want, or else I'm just going to default it to MMA. Next, we got Voin versus Bad Intentions for MMA. Now we got Anubis versus JR in a kickboxing match. Next, we got Youngblood versus Karate Gandalf in a boxing match. Now we got Gaskill. I just put his last name as the as his fight name. You guys got to give me fight names when you sign up. There's 3 things I really need: fight name, skill level, and weight. I have to know those things. Milkman versus Jay Gotham, MMA. The Reaper versus Ponyboy, MMA. Shinobi versus Nice Guy, boxing. Ooh, actually, shoot. I got Milkman versus, I got Milkman versus Rev twice. Damn it. That's a kickboxing match. I might have to iron that one out. Milkman versus Rev for kickboxing. Then I got Alex versus Neezy Gun for boxing. Those are my matchups, guys, so far. So I got I got 25 or 26 matches so far. Now I'm going to go through here and list some of the people that I don't have matched up yet, that maybe somebody will do a second match with, or maybe they'll go up and wait a little bit, or maybe they'll do a different type of match. Okay. So, I don't remember if I had that one. I'm going to write that down. Turkish Assassin's telling me we had a different match scheduled for somebody. So I'm going to look into that. But that's why we're doing this. You said Karate versus Shad. Okay. No, it's not. We're not doing these in any particular order. They're the main event, but Anyway, right here. So what's up, Achilles? Savage Island. Isaiah, right? You changed your name again. Okay. Weird Boy, Rude Boy, 135 boxing. I don't have a match for him, and that is because of his weight. 135 is a hard weight to match because there's not a lot of people in here that are 135 pounds. I have the Gentleman at 150 in a kickboxing match, or that wants a kickboxing match, but I don't have anybody to put up against him. I got Arm & Hammer I got Arm & Hammer that doesn't have a match because Reckless Rico backed out of the match. He's 155. I can't just put two people together like Gentleman and Arm & Hammer because Arm & Hammer would have, or Gentleman would have to be okay with that because Arm & Hammer's had fights here in the yard. He's had a few fights, so we already know what his experience level looks like. So if the Gentleman watches his fights and says, "Hey, I'll do a kickboxing or MMA match or whatever against him," you guys gotta just let me know. Mitch at 170, I don't have anybody for yet. Kratos at 190 for MMA, I don't have anybody. Built Different at 200 pounds, I don't have anybody for. Rabbit at 220, I don't have anybody for. Now, if Built Different would agree to fight Rabbit in an MMA match or a boxing match, or if Rabbit would agree to a boxing match because Rabbit has a weight advantage, we could do that. But it's 20 pounds, so that would be up to them. Or we had somebody sign up, Brian. There's no, again, you guys got to put fight names. I don't want people just using their first name as their fight name. But Brian is also at 220, but he just wants to box. So like if Rabbit would say, "Yeah, I'll box," then I could put Rabbit against Brian. I got Alex. I think I already, yeah. Oh, the Destroyer. So we got Tyler the Destroyer and the Destroyer. You'll fight twice. I might put you up against the Destroyer then, Pono, if that's okay. Tiger Dragon in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, let me look on my messages here. Oh, 170. Let me look here. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I got you right here. I don't have a match for you, but Brass Knuckles. Hold on. I'll add that. Okay, I don't have a match for you yet, Michael, but like we got Arm & Hammer at 155, but he'd have to be okay with a 15-pound weight difference. So that would be up to Arm & Hammer, but I will get a hold of you if he agrees to that, because I got to go with his opinion on it because he's the smaller fighter. Zachary, what was your fight? Rabbit here. I can drop some weight, maybe 5-ish or close to 10. I don't want you guys really dropping weight. I'm kind of, for doing these smoker shows. Oh, your boombox. I got you. I think I said I got you. Okay, boombox. I got you. Hold on. Okay. Well, I have you down for Shod Shrugs, okay? But the problem I'm having here is I also got Karate Gandalf for Shod Shrugs. What's your weight? I should know this. I got it wrote down here, Boombox. Okay, Boombox. I don't know if I should ask this, but give me where your skill level is from a 1 to a 5. I might have somebody for you, but I gotta be I gotta yeah. You can personally message me on Facebook if you don't want to put it out in front of everybody. But the reason I'm asking is because I got Arm & Hammer's opponent dropped out. And we know Arm & Hammer's very skilled. Oh, yeah. That. Let me see here. Who else don't I have? So I've got the Gentleman. You'll fight Armin? Okay. That's good because now I can put Karate Gandalf against Shod Shrugs. And thank you, Turkish Assassin, for pointing that out to me. Yeah. Bear with me here. You know, you guys are just involved with me here. So, Karate Gandalf and Shod Shrugs. Okay. And that was, I'm going to say boxing because Karate Gandalf boxes. Okay. And so I'll go with. Okay. I got to just get rid of this other match now because I had right here, Boombox Shod Shrugs. Got to get rid of that one. Okay, now somebody just messaged me, said they would drop weight. I don't really want you guys to drop weight, but let's talk about your Rabbit. Okay. Rabbit, you are 220. I got an easy solution to it. Will you box? If you box, Rabbit, I got somebody the same weight as you. Skill level's gonna it's the same. You might have a little bit more experience, but like a tiny bit. But if Rabbit, if you're okay with a boxing match, I can line you up for that. It would get you in the yard and get you a match. And I mean, if you're willing to do MMA, I mean, I think when I was doing MMA, I would have done a boxing match personally, but oh yeah, but I'll talk about that later. Okay, Turkish Assassin. I just don't want to get into the whole cage building thing right now because it's going good. I'll just put it that way. It's donations, people helping out. I'm Saturday is going to be off the hook for what we get done. We're going to be good to go. Okay. Rabbit, are you still around? I know you're down to box. I'll box. Okay, cool. Easy. So I got to find this Brian guy, but you guys have been pretty good about like staying in touch with me. Okay, Brian versus Rabbit. So I can mark some of you guys off here. I wish Weird Boy Rude Boy was around. Gentlemen, I'm going to look at my messages on Facebook really quick to see. I got a okay, guys, really quick. None of you are probably doing this, but I have the great. I got to log into Facebook again. So I have like the fan page, which is just a page, but some people are like joining that and then they message me through there. The Street Beef or the Street Beef Scrapyard, they're messaging me through that. So I got to switch my messenger over every time. It's kind of annoying. I should have never made the page, but I do think the page is bringing people into the group. So I would just look on my phone, but well, you know what? I told people when we were doing this. So who is the destroyer against? Pony Boy. It'll be like Pony Boy's second match, though. Which, thank you for reminding me. Let's see, a box. Okay, I got Rabbit versus Brian. So I'll have to message Brian. Okay, let's go through here again. I got you. I got Rabbit. Built different. Huh. I could do that one. Why didn't I see that before? All right, I got another match. Built different versus Kratos. Okay, and that's going to be an MMA match. Yep, they both signed up for MMA. Brian versus Rabbit. What did I have you guys signed up for? I know I just said it, but let me see. Okay, yeah, you'll box. Okay. Okay, so that leaves me with, I got to get a hold of Weird Boy, Rude Boy. Maybe I can get him to box the gentleman. Arm and Hammer's good. Mitch at 170. You know what, Mitch? I know you're watching this still, but you're kind of right in the middle of where I could get you like somebody for a second match. The Reaper. I thought I did that already. Didn't I? You might be late to the party, but I'll find you. War Chief. Reaper versus Pony Boy. Okay, so you're Pony Boy's first fight. And that's going to be MMA. I think you signed up for MMA. Yeah, hold on. Got a lot of fighters on here, guys. Reaper 245 MMA. Gotcha. Cool. Sounds good. All right, I'm going to go through really quick, and I'm going to read these again because I know there's people coming in here. So, yeah, I know. It depends on your first match, though. But I wish I would have when I was in Virginia. Okay, Gumby versus Isaiah, Arm & Hammer versus Boombox, Turco versus Scarecrow, Pookie versus The Animal, Gash versus Buddy V, Tyler versus Triple T, Simo versus Hollywood, Buddy V versus J-Lu, Fury versus Turkish Assassin, Yangshi versus Gimp, Moses versus Castro, Wero versus Chase the Dragon, Coach Brown versus Turtle, Solo versus Len B3. No, J-Lu, these are not in order. Miracle Boy versus Rod Guess, Fennerer versus Killa Cam, Joker versus War Chief, Voin versus Bad Intentions, Anubis versus JR, Youngblood versus Karate Gandalf, Gaskill versus Mute, Milkman versus Gotham, The Reaper versus Pony Boy. Shinobi versus Nice Guy. I got Milkman versus Reverend too. So I might need to talk to the Milkman about doing 2 matches. Alex versus Neezy Gun. Karate Gandalf versus Shad Shrugs. Brian versus Rabbit. Ponyboy versus Destroyer. Built Different versus Kratos. Yes, he is. Buddy V is fighting twice. Oh, I should have mentioned that to you. Surprise! Yeah, so we are gonna be starting at like 9 in the morning. I'm gonna be getting a hold of some of you to be here at 9. You want these in alphabetical order? Oh geez. We can start getting these going, and then people will start filtering in. I want to get people in and out, and I also want to have the wrestling mats out to do BJJ matches. So BJJ matches don't count on your Street Beefs record; they count on your grappling record. But you will get your video put on my channel for people to see. So the weather out here was nice today. I mean, it was cold. It was cold. It wasn't too cold. It was like 50, but clouds, yeah, good. Dude, this cage is going to be sick. We rolled out the AstroTurf the other day and just got on it, and it feels so good. Like for you guys doing boxing and kickboxing or even MMA with your stand-up, you're going to really appreciate this. I don't want any cleats on it. I know it's AstroTurf, you would think cleats, but I'm not sure on the grappling part of it with rug burns. You might want to bring rash guards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, we got 30 matches lined up. 30 matches, and that's not counting people that want to fight twice. So I'm going to shut the Facebook feed off and go right to YouTube. So, yeah, if people decide they want to fight, after your fight, find me or one of the Twin Dragon guys like the Ref or Paul and say, hey, I want to fight again. And we will find you somebody to fight. We absolutely do not want to get into Dark Wars. Also, really, really important. You guys are allowed a +1. Okay. You can bring a corner. Okay. If you don't bring a corner, we can give you a corner and you're allowed to bring a person. So keep that in mind. So if you're just fighting and you don't really know anybody to bring as a corner, then we will hook you up with a corner. They'll help you with everything, whatever. And then you can, like, if you want your girlfriend or something to come, then you can bring her. So there's that. But please don't bring multiple people. I don't put me in that position where I got to tell people they can't come in. That's the rules are going to be very strict. I'm going to have a security team there and everybody to follow the rules. No filming. If I see you film, you get 1 warning. If I give you another, if I catch you again, you're out. I don't care who you are. 0 tolerance on that. Well, small amount of tolerance because I give you a warning. Okay. Yeah, you get it. So yeah, no alcohol, no weapons. We are searching people. No weapons, no drugs. Do not show up drunk. Do not show up on any hard drugs. Bring your own gear. If you absolutely need to borrow some gloves from us, you got to let me know. I do got some pairs I can let people. Yes, there is temperature checks. That's a good point. We are doing a COVID check-in station and masks are required. Okay. Unless you're fighting, you have a mask on. Language, keep the language down during the fights. We're trying to respect our neighbors. I'm going to have a parking attendant. Bring your cup. Yes. So MMA, you need a mouthpiece, you need your MMA gloves, and you need a cup. Boxing, you need 12-ounce gloves, and a mouthpiece. You can wear a cup if you want. And kickboxing, everything for MMA except you wear boxing gloves. So boxing gloves, cup, mouthpiece. Shoes. Shoes are optional, but if you're kickboxing or doing MMA, you cannot kick in the head with shoes on. And I'm gonna just say it, that I don't really want people wearing shoes because we got AstroTurf now. Don't be a smart ass. Oh yeah, don't forget the cup, bros. What else? Trying to think here. Well, shoes are good for boxing. I mean, I boxed with steel toes on in Virginia, but we were in a mud pit, so you kind of had to have them. I think. Think of what you guys want to say to the camera. When that camera comes up to you, I want you to say your fight name. Say, "What's up? It's Fire Chicken. I'm here at the scrapyard. I'm ready to fight. Let's get it." You don't got to be as corny as me, but people are gonna watch you, and based on what you say in that opening, they're gonna kind of come up with an opinion on you right when the fight starts. And like Gumby, he's like, "Oh, glory to God, baby." He's a personality that people can get behind, so he gets a lot of attention. So you guys can wear kind of some cool outfits. Don't wear anything that's gonna that's not fight attire, I should say. Like if you want to wear a gi, you can wear a gi. You can't use your gi against somebody, but you can wear a gi. If you want to wear some really cool rash guards, like a funny shirt that's not like FU, that kind of stuff. But I want you to show off your personality as well as your skills, because I mean, you guys are gonna be put on Street Beefs. You guys are gonna be seen by tens of thousands to millions of people. Not to get your nerves up or anything, but there's going to be a lot of people watching. So, think of what you want to say, make it good, make it so people remember you. Heart in the Fight, Heart in the Fight. They're doing a press conference with some of our fighters this Sunday, and they're going to be interviewing those fighters for their upcoming matches on the 23rd. So, you're going to basically get to see some like in-depth information on some of the fighters. And I don't really know what they have lined up as far as questions go and everything. So I'm equally interested in watching it, but they do a really good job. Sorry, my kid is like having a meltdown downstairs. Subscribe to them right now. Heart in the Fight on YouTube. They actually just commented. So click on their name, hit subscribe. You can even find like the interview that they did with me. I mean, if you want to subject yourself to listening to me talk even more than you normally do, then I suggest watching it. But they did a really good job. They asked a lot of good questions. They got a lot about my past and stuff. We plan on having Pete out there. I haven't heard from Pete, our camera guy, but I completely plan on him being there to film the fights with 2 different angles and they're slow motion. If Pete can't make it, then I'm going to basically emulate the same thing by having 2 camera angles and trying to edit some of the fights with some slow motion and stuff. But I don't really want to do that because Pete's really good at it. And, I'm a beginner and it would probably take me 10 times longer. So if you're watching this, Pete, can you get a hold of me so that we can confirm that you're still on? But yes, we do plan on having the really cool camera angles and stuff. So I'll have water for the fighters. So we got you covered there. We should have some. Don't count on us having food. You might want to bring a little lunch or something. press conference is going to be awesome. Yes, I can't wait. What else? What else? Anybody got anything? Come on, keep it rolling. If you guys can keep talking, you make me think of stuff, and then I can get this all out in this video instead of having to make another video about it. On our road, our parking, I want you guys to go 10 miles an hour on the gravel road on your way here. Sorry, I was reading a funny comment. I want you guys to pay attention to our parking attendants. I want you guys to follow the rules, as I already said. We're going to be doing waivers, guest sign-in, and COVID check-in station with temperatures, and everybody's going to be wearing masks. We also have our belt on the way. They sent me the mock-up of it yesterday, I think it was, of the MMA belt. So that is on its way or being made. So big plans in 2021. I mean, the cage, geez, that's big. That's huge. I mean, 30 fights in our 2021 opening event. That's huge. Title fights, people coming from out of state, you guys from different branches, get your asses up here and get in on this, because you can ask anybody that's been to our events. They love it up here. Ask Canadian, Demigod. I think we're just gonna. I'll let you guys know on that, Buddy V. There could be Neptune. There could be a beef fight for best parking spot for a parking spot. Oh, please carpool. Please carpool. If you can get a vehicle together and be like, oh, hey, I heard you're going up too, and you live in the same area as me. Maybe we could carpool. Hey, I'll pitch in $20. Whatever. One of my biggest concerns is parking, because of the problems that we've had with people being asses, with peeing and not respecting neighbors. And I shouldn't have to hear from my neighbors, but when people do things that, have their attention toward us, then that's not the neighbor's fault. That's the fighters, and that's the guests. Okay. We have a porta potty. I'm going to say this again. We have a porta potty. I went out of my way to find a porta potty for you guys. Please use it. Please do not pee out in the bush. I will kick you out if I find out you were peeing outside your car. That's just, there's people that live around here. What else? I don't know what the weather's going to be like on the 23rd, guys. So keep that in mind. Street Beef's the Canadian. I mention his name and he shows up. If cheekbones could kill, should be Ted Bundy. Oh, geez. We just mentioned you. Basically, I said, kind of give a shout out to everybody that's traveled. Interview the AstroTurf. Maybe somebody should have that as a fight name, AstroTurf. But yeah, I pretty much said shout out to, the fighters that have traveled. I said, ask any of the fighters. We have a really cool environment. Oh, I'll have limited amount of t-shirts, guys, ranging from, I think I have one small, one medium, a bunch of larges, and a bunch of extra larges. And I don't mean a lot. I mean like a few. So if I sell them all out, it just means that I can get a hold of Martin again and order more. So bring $20. And if you're in one of those things and you hit me up first, I'll run and grab you a shirt. So, or hit up Martin Rubio on Facebook. You can also find him, any of the Street Beast West Coast stuff, like their group, or they do a lot of stuff on TikTok and Instagram. I think Martin posts a lot on Instagram. But if you get a hold of those guys, they can also send you out a shirt and get it to you probably before the event, I would assume. This event's 3 days after my birthday too. Yeah, you got to come out when hey, Izzy, try coming out in April. Hit me up on Messenger and we can talk about why April is significant. I'm not announcing it yet, but I think his Canadian name comes from the rapper, right? All right, guys. Think you'll bring me someone's tooth as a birthday present? Well, you're fighting Gumby, and I like Gumby. I'd prefer you not knock his tooth out. So, oh, geez, it's funny. He told me he's gonna bring me an arm. Ooh, chicken stirring up a beef fight with my big spoon. Hey guys, this is for the title, so I'm gonna be older than I am now. I'm just gonna say that. I just think April's a good one there, Canadian. Somebody might be showing up to the event that you fought before and beat. Well, I think you beat everybody, but yeah, you already know. You guys creeping around on Facebook. How much do I weigh? Your friends? You mean when I'm fat or when I'm not fat? Because when I'm fat, I'm 195. When I'm in shape, about like 180, 185. I have motivation problems because it takes a lot to get me fired up for a match and train regularly. What's up, Isaiah? Or Isaiah, yeah, different Isaiah. But all right, guys. Quick shout out. I got to give a shout out to a few people. Basically, like, there's been some people donating lately, and it's oh, basically, like, there's been some people donating lately, and dude, it's between our sponsors, um, Peixoto and Monica Batchelor, Beamer representative, Tony, between those two and the people donating, for us to get stuff done, cage panels, AstroTurf, filler material for the ground. We had to do that today and raked it all out. I've been busy. I've been working every day on this cage. So, hey, see you later, J90. So I've been super busy on this, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody that has been contributing, people that are coming out on Saturday to help, people that have been helping, showing up on just like work days to come out and do whatever they can. You guys don't get to see how much time, effort, and money goes into this, but you're going to see the end result when you see the way the cage looks and everything. Oh, good. Put in that work. So I really hope you guys appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the fights. I hope you enjoy fighting in our cage. I hope you enjoy the presentation that we put on for you guys. So with that being said, I am going to conclude this session. If any of the people that I mentioned that don't have matches, message me on whatever platform you need to get a hold of me on. If I mentioned you about your match and you, for some reason, you don't want that match, don't like it, then get a hold of me. But I got to know soon. Don't leave people hanging. Okay. If you say you're going to fight somebody, fight them, especially if you tell me it's like 100%, because when people find out they have a match and they get motivated and they train, it's a lot of effort, and then just have it pulled out from under them is real tough. I've had people back out of matches when I was doing sanctioned fighting. It really sucks. It sucks to have to walk around the crowd and find fighters and ask people, hey, do you want to fight me? Hey, do you want to fight me? Until you find somebody that'll fight you. So it sucks. Because a lot of times when that happens, you might get a match against somebody that you wouldn't normally have taken that match against. Maybe they outweigh you by quite a bit. Maybe their skill level's a lot higher. Maybe they have a cooler fighting name, like Fire Chicken. I don't know, but that's the kind of stuff that can happen. So, yeah. Team Peixoto, T Bravehouse, finna be there. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right. That concludes our session. Make sure you're subbed to this channel, guys. This YouTube channel. Make sure you're in the Facebook group, blah, blah, blah. You know the rest. All right. Have a great night. Peace out.